What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another live stream. Happy 2023 to every single one of you beautiful faces. Thank you so much for coming through to today's stream. Oh my goodness, how's everybody doing, man? Yes, we're back, Alex, we're back. We actually made it to 2023. I can't believe it. Can you believe it? Because I don't know. I really can't believe it. But we did. We're here. We're here, and we got a little bit of upgrades here. We trying to change up the camera game a little bit. New lens. Who this? Who that? But yeah, another little investment with the channel. We're gonna be putting it in. Yes, I remember you, Owen. You came through here before. Thank you for popping through. How's everybody doing? How's everyone's new year been? How was your end of your 2022 going into 2023? I'd love to know. Oh, that's great. That's great. By the way, shout out to the guys with the notifications on that have come through. So we got Best Eddie. I see you, Alex, as well. We also got Owen. I see you, Blake. What's good? Quitting. I see you down there as well. We got Sea-Dog. Hello. Quat the Craven. I see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Thank you for coming through, guys. So we're gonna be doing a few things to this stream. First off, we're gonna be catching up. I'm gonna see how you guys are. I'll tell you what's going on with the channel and kind of what's to come this year. You know, since we have like a live stream forum fashion, so I figure we might as well do it here. And then you guys can ask your questions using the link in the pinned chat. So if you look at the pinned comment, there's a little forum. You can put in a question that you might have. If it's a tech question, I can help you out. This is the spot to do it. It's kind of like doing a half like update sort of channel thing, and then the other half is like setup help. So if you have questions and you want a little bit of help, I can be there for you. And all you have to do is go into the forum and you can ask the question, and I'm gonna try to hook you up. It's literally that easy. School night, LOL, and I'm staying up for this. Bro, wait, Eddie, aren't you in like the UK? Aren't you like several time zones over? And you're still awake for this? Usually I would do the streams on like Friday, Saturday, but things have just been kind of crazy. And I've just kind of healed myself over having an illness. I don't know what illness it was, but my eyes were twitching. My nose was very congested for some reason. And this was the case for like a week after New Year's. I mean, I did like go on a cruise and go to a festival, being, you know, around a lot of people. So I don't know exactly what it was. Maybe it was a mild case of COVID. I don't know. But I was sick for some reason. So I had to deal with that the last week. My girlfriend had bird flu of all things. Bird flu, like who catches bird flu? Like, I don't know. You were sick too, Quaff, the Craven? Tested for a few things and still no idea, but I was out for 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks seems to be like the normal kind of routine. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just so brutal. Like, I hate being sick around the holidays. Like, literally last year, I was sick with COVID. Like, this was actually COVID. I tested for it, and actually it's like the only for sure time I was sick with it. But I was like totally out of commission for the entire Christmas and New Year's holiday season, which was absolutely the worst. It was worse. Well, maybe not New Year's. New Year's, I was just getting better, but it was around like the middle of December through Christmas. I was totally sick with COVID, so I couldn't see any like family or anything like that. So this year was totally different. I was actually healthy for a good long while until the New Year's. Once New Year's came around, then I was sick again, and then it was just brutal. But that's how it goes. These are the best streams. Yo, thank you, Eddie. I appreciate it. Yo, this is just the first stream of many this year. You guys know that we do gaming streams on this channel a lot. We're going to continue to do that, so that's not going anywhere. You're going to continue to expect more gaming content, but more so in the form of streams and in the form of like the regular videos on the channel. It's going to be intermingled with the tech stuff and the informative videos, not just playing gaming videos, because, you know, I mean, I don't do playing gaming videos, but we do the games on the streams. So expect to have those. We'll do those at least once or twice a week. You guys know the deal. Usually on the weekends. We're going to stick with that schedule. During the week, I'm just grinding out. I also work full time, and I do videos, the regular videos, which I have 2 in the works right now. You're from Burgie Bud stream? Well, Burgie Bud is the man. So a friend of Burgie Bud's is a friend of mine. And I actually did a couple streams with Burgie Bud in the past. So he's a lot of fun to play around with. We did like Fall Guys, and that was a good time. That was a good stream. That was a lit stream. A little bit a while ago, but it was fun. I haven't been around recently though to be streaming. Yo, thank you Ultra for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for popping through. I didn't even hear that alert come through. Trying to like get readjusted with my setup. What I just did was actually do a complete tear down of my entire gaming and like computer setup. It was mainly, you want the wrap? No, I don't think everybody knows about the wrap here. but what I just did, it was just like I just tore down my entire setup for a video just to put it back together, but show you guys how I put together every single component of it. So that's all the info I'll give on that video. But it was a long one to do today because of how much cleaning I had to do. You don't know about the wrap? The wrap. Oh my goodness. Should I show people on the stream what this wrap was? Because I think I'll be able to find it here. Because I remember which video it was. It wasn't even like that crazy of a wrap. But yeah, I know what you mean. Thank you guys for 12 likes on the stream, by the way. I'm gonna actually turn this stream into a full setup help stream. Let's see. Yep, here's my video. Okay, all right. Since you asked for it, bro. Here we go. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it was. It was in the beginning of my PS3 video that I did here quite a while ago. It's when I was playing PS3 in online in 2021. So it was a minute ago. But here, let me switch on over to the desktop. Oh, not that desktop. We going to the big monitor, baby. We going to the big one. And my face cam's gone, so let me bring it back. We're bringing it back, brothers. We're bringing it back. As I had switched out one of my sources. Switch it on out. Okay, well, ignore that for now. I'm gonna show you guys what this video was. And I'm gonna make sure you guys hear the audio too in the stream. There you guys go. Cord gameplay with. So with the PS3, I'm not using the Elgato HD60. Here. It's in the beginning. My PlayStation 3. All right, it's in the beginning. This is the wrap that they were talking about. When I went home to my mama's house, opened up a closet, found my PS3, just chilling in a box. It's been 6 years since I played this OG console, so let's turn it on and reminisce the past. Bars. Here it is, guys. The PlayStation 3 in all its glory still has a little bit of dust on it. Yep. It has been a while since I played this bad boy. We got. Yep. That's it. That's the secret. Should we do some more raps? We might have to do some more raps. All right, I'm putting the link to the questions in the description as well. So if you want to ask questions, I'm here for you. Because I got a whole bunch over the break, but I really wasn't here to actually help you guys with them because I was away on a boat. But now I'm kind of just getting back into the swing of things. So that's why we do it like this. All right, that's saved. What's good, Drippo? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm happy your sub increasing. You deserve 1 million sub. Well, thank you, Arvon. I appreciate it. It's a process. It's a work in progress. You know, it's basically grown throughout the tutorials and the informative videos that I've done over a period of years. So that's kind of just been the evergreen content, you could say, that has just been growing the channel, which is cool. It's really dope. But you know, I also like doing the live streams too. So this was just, yeah, it's just like a catch-up session, just seeing how you guys are. And then we'll just answer some questions for the rest of the time, and I'll help you guys out with whatever you need, honestly. But yeah, a lot of exciting things to come to the channel. The next 2 videos are going to be around capture cards and also an entire gaming setup upgrade. So it's going to be pretty lit, pretty fun. Wish I was home for the stream. If I ask a question now, I'll forget the answer by the time I get home. You can ask it here too. Go for it. Go for it. I'm here to help you out. I can answer your question here, or I can answer it later, or you can watch the video back, whatever you like. Yo, thank you, General Davis, for the $2 super chat. Thanks for coming back. I missed your streams. Well, we are back, man. We are back, General Davis. I'm like, dude, literally, I feel, to be honest, like so rusty. Like when I got back, like first off, being sick, I couldn't really do much video work because I was just absolutely drained from being sick. But now that I'm healed and I'm back from being away from home, I feel like I'm getting slowly back in the swing of things. It's just such an adjustment sometimes to have to leave and then not be able to do things, the things that you want, at least when you get back, because you got sick from being away. It's a process, but hey, man, I'm happy to be back. We're getting the grind going again. It's going to be a good 2023. I have videos planned out, at least to the half point of the year. If you guys have any suggestions of videos you want to see, now's the time to, I guess, make it heard, because I'm kind of planning out the content structure for the rest of the year. That means shorts as well. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to intermingle shorts into the content, because that's a big thing that a lot of people watch. And I know you guys, some of you at least, you know, watch shorts. So I could fit the content that I do now into some shorts. So it could be tech related. It could be small tip tutorial related things that wouldn't require a full video, because I've been holding out on a lot of information for certain topics that would be good for videos, but not, you know, maybe not for a full video. So maybe putting the content condensed down into a short could work. And that's kind of where my head is going for how I want to approach shorts. So it's like something I don't want to leave untapped for the channel's growth. So I think it's important to kind of explore all the avenues. But yeah, I put another question in the forum, in the link in the chat, that if you guys go check that out, you can put in any sort of recommendations that you have for things you want to see. Yeah. Let me fix this up. The forum said 1/8/23. All right, it's updated now. That's updated. Yo, Creighton, good to see you, bro. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you for popping through. We're doing just a chill stream tonight. We're just hanging out. I'm catching up with you guys. I'm kind of just getting back in the swing of streaming again, because it almost feels a little bit foreign after not doing it for like 3-4 weeks. It's just like, oh, what is this? What is streaming? This is so like odd. Aya Tina says, thank you for all your help with the setup. My OBS stream is running smoothly because of you. That is awesome. I love to hear those stories. I'm glad your setup's running smooth. Like, that's the best. Oh my goodness, we have Cameron Gaming in the house. Could it be? Could it be? Cameron Gaming? Oh my goodness. Yes, brother, we're back. We're back. We never left. Did we ever really leave? No, we never really left. No, I'm kidding. You know, I know we haven't streamed in a while. So I'm getting back into a flow of things, okay? I have my videos planned out for the next couple of months. Streams, I still gotta figure out the whole stream situation, but I do want to stream, you know, the games like once, twice a week still. We're still gonna do those, but most of my attention still is gonna be on the videos, as I think that was a more successful route to go looking back in 2022 when I initially made that switch. Because in 2021, those of you guys that were here that year and before, I was streaming a lot more. I was streaming like a lot more games, but I don't know. It kind of like wore on my mental health a little bit. So it definitely felt better to dial that back and just focus on videos, have more time to edit, make the videos better for one. And it's kind of worked out. Yo, thank you, Jazzy Gaming, for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you for popping through. We got Fish in the house. What's good, dude? Thank you for coming through to the channel. Long time no see. I'm happy to see your faces, or your names again. I don't necessarily see your faces, but you see my face. I see you through the camera. We're chilling. I hope your time was good, Cameron, over the break. over the breaky break. Hopefully it was good. Let me know how you doing. Get a fake PC. Who's gonna get a fake PC? What is a fake PC? Is it like a computer that just like runs Android OS or something? That'd be my guess. There's a couple questions in the forum thing that people filled out, so I'll answer them. Let's give it a go. Is there 3 responses? I think there's 3 responses right now. All right, let's answer a few of these here. So one didn't give a name. That's totally cool. But the question was, can you start giving tips and tricks? This is a video suggestion, by the way. Can you start giving tips and tricks to be improved in builds in Fortnite? I need help because of that. I play 0 builds because please help me. I can be better on PS4. I'd love to help you. I don't know if I'm like the guy to teach you for builds on the PS4 even. Like, I don't even play Fortnite to that extent. I used to, but I think there's other like pro players that could teach you like the best way to build. I'm not like a Fortnite pro. Believe it or not. I do build fast, but I'm not like a pro. I could teach you what I know. You know, just raise your sense and keep practicing. That's how I learned to build fast. Literally, all I did was go into, was it Playground or Creative? And then I just learned to build that way. I just kept practicing. Repetition is key. The more you work with something, the easier it becomes, and you'll be good. But you have to push your sense up. You can't have a slow sense on your controller. Where's my controller? My controllers are like back there. But yeah, you're gonna have to raise your sensitivity for your analog sticks. But only change it for the builds. Maybe not so much for aiming, unless you want to change your aim for some reason. But yeah, it's you're gonna have to practice, man. It's boring to be in creative all the time, but you're gonna wanna practice, man. That's my best advice to you. That's how I learned, and I can build fast, but I still get clapped because you got god tier editors and builders that are they're very strategic in the builds that whenever they place certain cones and walls and all that stuff. So it's just keep practicing it, and you'll get better. You'll get faster. We also have another. I think this one's a video recommendation too. I don't know why Google like puts it in kind of weird. A new RAW video. I don't know what a RAW video is, but I think the question was budget capture cards for. Oh, wait a minute. These are for the different. Okay. Video recommendations and what? Okay, I just had it sectioned off wrong here. All right. So yeah, that was the question. The other question here was, what do you like better, macOS or Windows? I get that question quite often, honestly. Yo, thank you for coming through. Appreciate it, Alex. Thank you, bro. Have a good one. Yeah. See, for this question, it depends for macOS or Windows, because it's like maybe you're editing like a project and you want to have like the most efficient, seamless experience possible. I would say Mac is the best for that, like for editing photos and videos. Like, it's so quick and you just get that real-time rendering, especially in Final Cut Pro. That's what I like. That's why I moved to Mac, so I could do that, and it's been amazing. But for other things like gaming, maybe you want to do very customized stream setups with certain configurations, then you're going to want to use Windows, as you'll have a bit more control in the streaming and gaming space. And plus, the performance is usually a little bit better on the Windows side when it comes to those kind of things. Streaming is getting better, I'd say, though, for macOS, but I've just heard some mixed things from other people saying that they've experienced like lagginess or blurriness sometimes. I think their settings aren't right, but anytime I've used like an M1 or M2 machine, especially today, like streams are just buttery smooth and amazing. You're just not going to have as much control as in Windows, because Windows, you have a lot more plugins that are more compatible with Windows and not necessarily for Mac. So they may not always be necessary for you, but that's for you to decide at the end of the day. I think Mac has the overall well-roundedness, but if you care about gaming and customization, then you might want to do Windows. So that's why I like both. They're both equal to me because I like using both for different things. It's really hard to say which one is better. I don't know. I feel like I maybe use Mac OS a little bit more. Maybe I use Mac OS a little more. Yes, Creighton. Yes, I am so ready for the new MacBooks. Like, once the M2 Pros come out, I think I will like be on Mac OS like 90% of the time at that point. Like, I want to just start running all my streams off of that too. I want to be that person on YouTube, probably the only person on YouTube that streams using a Mac and streams their games and just does everything, because it works. It's much better than where it was 2-3 years ago when I first started using it. What are those headphones? These ones? These are just Bose SoundLink 2s. They are very good. I love these headphones. They are kind of wearing down a little bit in the back there, but very, very solid headphones, and I can't complain about them. They're great. Yeah, but you don't stream. Where's the streams, bro? You use Mac, but I'm saying like a streamer. There's no one I know of on YouTube or even Twitch that always uses a Mac for streaming. I'm using a Mac, but I'm using Windows through boot camp. Like, who actually streams all the time or streams regularly using a Mac? There are some out there, but they're few and far between. And I haven't seen anyone on YouTube that does it. You use Mac to stream? Alrighty, there you go, Ayinda. Ayitina. I think if people are using like M1s, M2s, you'll be fine. But it's like overall, it's definitely more of a rare thing. But I don't want it to be only a rare thing. I want it to be more prominent. Mac should be fully immersed, and it should be just as equal as Windows. And it should, I hope it does. I hope it does get there. Oh yeah, if you're using M1 Max, that's a beast to stream on. That is an absolute beast. That's why I'm waiting for M1 Pro or M2 Pro. Once I get to M2 Pro, I'll just stream directly off of the Mac. I only have an iMac, so I have to use what I have. That's fair. That's fair. I understand that. You got to work with what you have. But iMacs are pretty good, depending on the one that you have. I mean, most of the iMacs usually have pretty good configurations. I don't know which year it is. If it's a really like old one, then maybe not. But any of the new ones are pretty solid. Comfy Gamer says, me, I'm going to attempt it. Going to start with Hogwarts Legacy next month yes, do it. Oh my gosh, there's so many good games coming out, and you get PSVR coming out. You get the new controller from PlayStation coming out. All these things I'm going to try to get my hands on so we can do some content around it. I just want to make some more exciting stuff. I want to work with some more exciting things, not just the basic stream stuff, because I think we've really covered all the general bases of things you'd want to cover stream wise, even on Mac for the most part. I mean, there's still some stones left unturned, but I think there's a lot of cool things tech wise from a hardware perspective and a little bit of software that we'll be able to cover going into next year for the video content. So it's pretty exciting. I have a whole freaking list of things to divulge that I could. I don't know if I want to spoil it all, but yeah, I definitely want to get my hands on the PlayStation VR, because that'd be a lot of fun to play around. I've never even really used VR, so this will be a learning experience for me, and I'll share whatever knowledge that I obtain with you guys. It'll be a good time. Yes, great. In 2023 grind time, absolutely. Bobby says, yo, what's up? Thanks for helping out. The sound works now, but now I hear the game sound double in my stream. Are you the one? What was your issue? Because I've had a lot of people DM me on Twitter and Instagram. I can't really keep up with every single issue that's come through. There's been audio issues. There's been like video signal issues. There's been a lot. You have to kind of jog my memory on which issue you had. I had one person in my DMs earlier today and yesterday using the voice isolation feature on their microphone on their Mac for their stream setup, which is a little bit different. I haven't heard anybody using that before, and usually that works great for like Zoom calls and Skype, so that you don't hear the background noise. It's just like it puts its own filters on it, so you don't have to put your own filters on it. But Yeah, they had an issue to where that voice isolation effect was being applied to all of their audio sources, so like their game audio as well. So it was completely messed up. But I think that was a bug from updating once they updated. But definitely interesting. I haven't tried that. Yeah, double game sound usually means that you have like you have the same audio source playing twice somewhere. So that could be through the desktop audio. Maybe you're doing like a monitor and output from the source of the game audio, and then it's going through the desktop audio. Sometimes that happens, and I've seen in some apps where that isn't the case. Like regular OBS, I usually don't see that duplication. I don't know. It just sometimes depends on your OBS version, your operating system version. It's so many factors that depends on what kind of weird issues you might have. But in your case, if that's happening, you're probably monitoring outputting in two places, or outputting the audio in two places, and it's going through another source. So you'll want to check your audio to see what stuff is being output. Yo, what's good, SSJ Dizzy Bitty? How you been, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Well, the first stream of 2023, that is. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well, Ben. Thank you for asking. We're chilling. I was sick there for a little while. I went on vacation before that, and I probably picked it up either on my cruise ship, or I picked it up at the festival I went to after I got off the boat. So I don't know. It wasn't the worst sickness ever, but it was like I was just tired and I just congested and it just sucked. But I feel good today. Like today and yesterday, probably the best I felt in like the past week and a half or so. So that was good. You know, I feel like I can finally get back into the swing of things and get my head straight. It just feels so weird once you're like on vacation or like away for a while. Like you kind of forget like what it was like to do your productive task. And that can be a struggle at times, but I'm readjusting. I'm trying to figure out how to do this stuff again. That's how it goes. If you don't do it, you lose it. Yo, thank you, Inspired Gaming. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. You're so kind. I appreciate it.
Your videos are super appreciated. Keep up the great work.
No, thank you for watching and getting some value out of it. I'm hoping it helps you out, you know, on your streaming or even whatever you're trying to do within tech. So I'm here for you. We got a lot more content to come this year. Since you guys are here, I'll give you guys a little bit more of a spoil for some of the things that are coming to the channel. So one thing is, I did film a video that I'm still trying to edit and complete, but it was all around the PS5 and, well, you could say Xbox as well, but basically console streaming or console gaming with using a capture card, but it's in a lineup, not just a general capture card. We're talking about how many capture cards I have over here? Like 7? I think I had 7 capture cards total in the lineup that we were comparing with one another to see which one stood out the best, which one stood out the worst, price comparison, all that stuff. Pretty crazy. I have, so many capture cards next to me as I'm trying to freaking finish this video. Oh gosh, I just dropped the Vaseline. What else? Yeah, I have several capture cards next to me here, but you're gonna see that video soon. I'm working on it. And then I also filmed another one today that's also half filmed. But this one, I took apart my entire desk setup here, my entire gaming and monitors, everything. I cleaned everything, so it was a good thing to do in the beginning of 2023. But I'm also showing how I put every single component together and which components that I have here. So one of those new components that is just, it's amazing, brand spanking new, but I did get this new camera, new lens, new everything. Canon R6 Mark II. It's a beauty, and I'm loving it thus far. Learning how to use it, it's a little bit of a learning curve, but it's an upgrade. Holy cow, it's an upgrade. So yeah, I'll share more information on that once those videos drop. So just a little bit of a sneak peek, and plus we're also trying to get our hands on the PlayStation VR, so we'll have more content out of that as well. And I've never even used PSVR. So that's gonna be very cool. Very cool. If your mic makes a buzzing noise when people are watching on stream, what can I do to fix this? Well, your mic shouldn't be making any buzzing noise, but if it is, that probably is because of the sounds around your area. Most likely, that's usually the case. Whenever I had a buzzing sound on my Yeti mic that I used to use way back, I had it sitting on the desk. And when it was on the desk, there's all kinds of sounds that go through the desk because science and physics. Sounds travel even through objects. So when that happens, especially something like a computer, that droning sound is going to be connected to the object that the microphone is connected to, and you'll get that buzzing sound. I remember I reduced it by having it elevated above the desk and not having the stand on the desk to where that sounds could go through it. So yeah, that was one way I had buzzing sounds, and that's the way I got rid of it. That's why I have like an elevated mic stand here. Like it's not connected to the desk. It's connected to, well, it is connected to the desk, but it's connected to an arm mount, so the sounds aren't going to travel that far and go through. If you have sounds that aren't from the desk, it's probably because of the ambience, the atmosphere. So you might have a fan going. It could be anything. It literally could be anything. You could have the PlayStation fan trying to take off like a jet engine. So in those kind of cases, then yeah, you're gonna get more of those sounds in the background that you may not want. But sometimes buzzing sounds can be from electrical interference as well. So if you have it plugged into an interface that's somehow causing some electrical feedback, then you can get interference that way too. Yeah, no problem, Tristan. Yeah, I'm just kind of like throwing some ideas out there for things that it could be. Like that's how I would go through it to try to troubleshoot it. Use a diffuser or balance the in out of your sounds. Are you talking like a ground what's it, ground loop isolator thingy? That's like the thing that's on this this chat link cable. Ooh. Like on this chat link cable, you have a ground loop isolator, and it can turn it on and off. So that way, it basically removes the electrical sound that's coming through into the cable, which is really cool. Really good feature. Oh, the fluffy. Ooh, well, the fluffy things on mics are usually for like pop filters. So when people are trying not to have those really harsh pop sounds, like that's what I have here. I honestly don't really believe it makes that much of a difference. Like pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. I don't think that. Oh, okay. Well, there's outside noise too. That's for like wind. So yeah, the muffle, the furry thingy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Don't make fun of me for popping it to the mic. All right, bro. Let me live. Yeah. The pop on my rights. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I hurt you guys. I hurt your headphones. Oh gosh, rip headphones users. I'm sorry. I really did that to y'all. Someone put into the forum, MidnightMan, how do you turn my software into hardware? Oh god. Oh. Okay, well, no. With this is how you do it. No more context. What's your favorite video editing softwares? Good question. I like Final Cut Pro 10. That's my baby. I love it. It's the best. Can't live without it. I think DaVinci Resolve is also really good, and it's free. DaVinci Resolve is free. That's a very good one as well. And I'm talking about like computer editors, by the way. Yeah, just computer editors. For Mac, VN Editor is really good. I did a whole video on that like a while ago, but VN Editor is really, really solid if you're on Mac. You can do it on Windows, but you got to use like an emulator. It's kind of annoying to have to use an emulator. So I don't really recommend it for Windows, but if you're on Mac, VN Editor is like really, really good for free. Yeah, definitely. For the mobile phone, you have like LumaFusion, which is pretty decent. There's also CapCut. There's VN Editor on mobile phone as well. Filmora is pretty good too. I heard that they're in some drama. So I don't know. I haven't really worked with Filmora much, but I do have some stuff. I'm kind of, I've been in talks with them, but yeah, I don't know what. There's been some drama with them recently, but they have good editors. They have a good editing app for Windows and phone. That much I do know. Yeah, free is the best. Everybody loves free. Nothing better than free. Make sure you have plenty of Vaseline and towels when you get your PlayStation VR. Don't give me any ideas. Like, can you even access that stuff using VR? Well, I'm going to test it to its fullest, so we'll see. God. Yo, welcome back, Creighton. Welcome back. I've been using HitFilm and it's decent. Some learning tutorials, which has been nice on learning how to use it. Yeah, I've heard of HitFilm. I haven't used it a lot, but yeah, I have heard of it. I believe it's a free one too. Which again, you can't go wrong with free. What's your New Year's resolution for YouTube? Well, first and foremost, we need to start incorporating shorts into the channel. That's on my list to accomplish this year in some form or fashion. We need to get shorts uploaded. I haven't pinpointed like a number for how many shorts that we need to upload, but I'm at least writing some ideas out. So I can share a couple of them with you here. But I have one for like best OBS recording and streaming settings. Those could probably be two different shorts, one for recording and one for streaming. And then basically that fixes the encoding overload issue that you could have. The other one here is a Prism Live Studio collaboration that I'm going to do. And I think this one will be best as a short because it's using the mobile phone as a interface for being able to change different scenes and basically do different actions within Prism Live Studio. Basically like a Stream Deck. You know how Stream Deck works, where I can change scenes back and forth? That's basically what this does, but it's with Prism. So I'll show how to use that. Then I have one for improving the internet speed on a PS5. I'm kind of on the fence about that one. But I think just maybe some tutorials on how to get the most out of your PlayStation 5 could be kind of cool. Especially here in 2023, new features that have come would be cool to showcase in short form fashion instead of long form, because not everything needs to be explained in a long form video. So it's the opportunity to do it in a short form. And then I also have recording desktop audio on macOS Ventura. That's something that's been around for a while, but I have some other methods for how to record desktop audio in OBS that you could use. So long story short, shorts are one of the resolutions on YouTube this year. That is one of the goals that we're trying to accomplish, at least. Outside of that, I'm checking my full list here of goals for 2023. Let's see. A lot of these I feel like I accomplished in 2022, like gaining the channel audience and focus. We're gonna keep continuing to do that, making that more of a priority going into 2023. Keeping it focused on gaming and stream tech and trying to expand a little bit from there. So not being too niche down, but being able to kind of expand within that bubble now that we kind of figured out based off last year, kind of the content that we're going to be doing and the niche that we're in. Now we kind of need to expand out of the niche, like stay within the niche, but like you got to grow the niche bubble, which is why I have as a goal putting more money into some of the videos that I'm doing. That means getting more hardware. That means computers, controllers, gaming equipment, such as the PlayStation VR 2, those kind of things. Basically investing in those hardware tech items to do content around so that we're not just doing videos on software. So I would say those are the two big things I want to focus on, outside of just kind of growing to just continuing to grow. I haven't really put a number in my head for like a sub growth number. Like 150K plus would be great, but you know, I want to just focus on the content itself, and the rest will kind of pan out and work over time. So that's my resolution there. I know it's a little bit long-winded, but I hopefully that makes sense. No, here's the trick, Eddie. Here's the trick, all right? And maybe people don't, maybe no one explains this, but with with a lot of these expensive tech items like computers and all the controllers and gaming equipment, for a YouTuber, you can always buy them and then return them. Now, the trick is to use multiple different stores or different websites, because if you're using the same one over and over and over again, they're going to catch on that you're buying the product and you're returning it every single time. And they're basically taking a loss. They're going to notice that. That's obvious if you do it enough. You have to do it a lot to get noticed, but you can get kind of caught after a while. So just use several different stores. Let's say Best Buy, maybe Target, Amazon. Amazon's a really easy one to use over and over and over again, and nobody really bats an eye, really. But if you use those sites, then you can kind of just keep returning after that. After you do your tech review, and most of these places have like 1 month return window. Amazon sometimes has over a month. I've been able to return stuff like way later, which is crazy. So yeah, it's that's how you do it. Now I don't, if I like the tech item enough, or I think I'll have future content to do on it, I won't necessarily return it. But if I don't think that there's much more to do with that piece of tech, I'm gonna send it back. Like a good example is when I got the back button attachment for the PlayStation 4. I knew 100% that I was never going to use that thing again after I bought it. So I sent it back immediately after I learned how to use it, and I did a video on it. Had to take the cost at first, but that's why you put stuff on credit cards. I'm not a financial advisor. Can you get companies to send you free things? Yeah, I can. I've had that happen like a couple times, but they don't always feel like sending me free stuff. Like I tried to get this capture card sent to me for free, and then it never responded to me. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll just buy it myself because I want to make content around it. So it is what it is, but it doesn't hurt to reach out. And I have reached out to some companies, but not all of them always reply or send me what I want. But most of the capture cards that I've gotten have been for free, which is nice. So yeah, I like that. But I've also had to pay for a lot of my own things too. I just can't get everything for free. Let me look at the forum here real quick, because I know some of you guys have put some extra questions in here. And I want to answer you guys. Need help with cable management. Dude, I was just doing cable management today. I'm not done with it. I kind of want to show you guys what I've done with my cable management thus far. And maybe you guys would be a little proud of me. Because like what I had before was an absolute disgrace. It was a mess. But I think it's a little bit better. So those of you guys that know cable management, give me some suggestions, because I am working on a video around the upgrading of my setup, or at least the cleaning and configurations of all the different components, how they come together. But I'll definitely take some additional advice on cable management. So let me show you guys what I'm working with here. I'm gonna open up my mobile phone so you guys can see the situation. Bro. All right, here we go. Mobile camera time. What the heck's going on with this camera here? Hold on a second. I'm about to say something about this camera over here. Because I want it to be alive. Okay. Hold on a sec. We're gonna change some stuff up here. I think I have to remove the source and re-add it. This is crazy. Unfortunately. to get this source working again. Look, we're gonna do this in real time because I'm a real time guy. All right, only one source at a time it is. Let's do the FaceTime camera thingy. I'm gonna take that away and we're gonna pull up this one. If it'll let me. All right, cool. That is terrible. All right, well, forget it. Forget it. I gotta play with my setup here a little bit, guys, after this stream. Things get wonky after I leave sometimes, which is annoying. Like when I leave and come back, things just can break sometimes, and it's ridiculous. And that's one of those cases. Usually that would be working a little bit more normal, but unfortunately, I'm dealing with a terrible Camlink 4K. This thing has been freezing, so I've been having to use a cheap USB card. But that's neither here nor there. This is the cable management situation. Hold on a sec. Move the trash can. It's basically this. I have this tied up. That cable's hanging. I haven't handled that one yet, but that's the main thing. Why did this pop up, bro? Okay, we're good. Stupid. I gotta tweak some things with my setup, with software stuff. It'll be straightened out. Hey, it ain't the Mac, bro. It ain't the Mac. It's some silly stuff going on here. I'm like stream rusty, all right? Okay, cut me a break. I haven't streamed in like 3.5, 4 weeks. And like I literally tore down my setup and smashed it all back together, and I had to stream in like 15 minutes after that. But yeah, that's the cable management situation right now. I'm working on it. It's gonna get even better. I gotta fix that new cable that's kind of swung down there, and I gotta figure out what to do with the cables that are plugged into this into the camera here. But once I figure all that out and how to organize that, everything else will be even cleaner. It's much better than what it was. It was very ugly before. You had a 4 weeks break. Hey, not totally true. Not totally true, bro. We posted a video. Yeah, we posted a video like 3 weeks ago, man. Aha! It says 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks ago. Wait, see if the focus thing works. Ooh, sweet. See, 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks break, bro. 3 weeks break. No, we're getting back into a flow though. I could just feel the rest, the YouTube rest on me for sure. But I can pick it back up quick, you know, once I kind of just start doing it again. That's the challenge. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the cable management. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that. I know a lot of you guys don't do cable management, but it's good to do. It keeps your crap organized. Realistic says, why can I never get subscribers on my channel? Dude, I did do a video recently on like how to like start a, I don't know if you do gaming channel stuff. I'm not sure the content that you do, but it can be tough to get subscribers if you're not remaining diligent with the process. So, you know, let's forget about all the videos and stuff that you might be posting right now. How long have you been doing YouTube for? Has it only been a year, 2 years? Usually, if you're only doing it for a year, you haven't posted enough consistent content, especially at a good quality, then you're not gonna get the growth right away. It takes years. It doesn't take, you know, a couple months and then you're, you know, just rolling in the subscribers. It takes multiple years to start rolling in subscribers consistently. Like, at least if you can do a first year and have do a lot of videos, get used to making videos and start making them better and better every single time that you're doing them, then the subscribers will come. Also, take a look at other people in your same niche. Like if it is gaming, see what other people are making like game wise around that same content and see what you're doing versus what they're doing and why they're growing. That doesn't mean copy them, but that means kind of figure out kind of what's working for them and get some ideas for what might be able to work for you and do more of that content. Test that content out and just try to be as consistent as you can with it. Like you can't go months without posting. You can't just do like 6 or 7 uploads in a year. Like that won't work. You won't get subs that way. Unless you're already established. There's some channels that do post 7 or 8 times a year and like they get millions of views, but there are super established channels that have high-end production videos for that single video that they'll post every couple months. It's not just a low quality video. So it's just it's a process, man. It takes a lot of time. Since I was 14, you're 20 now, tried 3 different channels. What was the niche, dude? Like, what were you making content on? I'm curious. Do tell, bro. Do tell. Not bad cable management. Thank you, Eddie. I'm gonna make it even better. This is like a rough draft right now. You guys will see more of the final product once I finish the video I'm working on around my setup and the cable management situation. So you'll see a little bit more of kind of what I've done and then how it's all going to come together. Like this is like a little bit of rough draft, but it'll be a little bit better for what I show at the end. And even that won't be final, but it'll be more final than what I just showed you here. Oh, you did Call of Duty. And then what kind of videos were you doing with Call of Duty? Is it just plain gameplay videos? Are you doing like meme sort of gameplay stuff? Like what kind of Call of Duty videos? Because here's the thing, guys, and everybody needs to understand this, all right? I'm not, even though I'm not like, I don't have millions and millions of subscribers, but I do know the basics because, I was able to get to 100K. So there is that. But you guys, whenever you're making gaming content, it can't just be a plain gameplay video and you upload it to YouTube and expect to grow. It seriously won't work. You have to do some sort of content around the game, some sort of creative sort of video. So instead of just a plain gameplay game, maybe you could do like a storytelling sort of a gameplay experience. Like with Grand Theft Auto, what I've seen a lot of people do is kind of make stories out of the game. So let's say, for example, someone opens up a car shop and they get people, maybe friends or whatever, to kind of play certain characters or certain roles, and they'll perform certain actions within the game to make a little movie or a little sort of just story. It's just a general story out of the video, and it's really fun when it all comes together. And this can be like a 20-minute video too, but it's like you're seeing like a little movie behind it, and it's not just plain gameplay. So it does, like, if you're a pro or something, then yeah, you could probably get away with doing just gameplay, but that doesn't necessarily work for everybody. A lot of people that watch gameplay, most often than not, are watching it in the form of a live stream, or if they are watching it in a video, it's like a pretty specific reason why they're watching it in a video, probably because they're like a pro or something like that. And not everybody's a pro. It's really hard to get to the pro status unless you're goated. Yeah, tutorial content is good. Tutorial content, along with other types, like my recent was playing Cold War in 2023, 2 years later. Yeah, dude. I don't think you really need it. Like, if it's the same type of content across multiple channels, you could probably just stick with one and then just continue on with each Call of Duty as they come along. Like, that's totally okay. But tutorial content, that's something that should do good. Were you like mixing it with like a whole bunch of other stuff too? Because that's one mistake I did on my channel like years back. I had tutorial content, but then I did a whole bunch of other like random stuff on the channel, and that kind of stagnated my growth. Like, I would be much further ahead on this channel if I had done the videos and invested more time into videos that would actually help the channel, like more tech and tutorial content. But instead, I did a lot of vlogs. I did a lot of like just random videos, like solving Rubik's Cube stuff, or throwing dry ice in a sink, or playing with slime, you know, just really random stuff. Like if I invested time into like a tech related thing that aligned with the channel would have made more sense, but my brain wasn't thinking, right? But I'm here to tell you guys what you can do. I had to learn that like 5-6 years later. So maybe y'all don't have to learn that so much later. It can be done a little easier. Strictly tutorial based. Okay, see, that's the way you'd want to go. And not to toot my own horn or nothing, but people tell me my videos are way more interesting than most people that have 100K. Wow, that is really good. I mean, if you're getting that sort of feedback, there's truth to it. So did you just not keep going? Did you stop? Did it seem like nothing was going to come from it and you just didn't keep going? Because sometimes, especially with the YouTube algorithm, it does take time to get your video pushed to the right audience. Also, I see that you kind of like mentioned the video aspect of it. Was there something maybe in the thumbnails that weren't dragging people to the video? Because here's the thing, you can have a great video behind, on your channel, but no one's gonna know that it's so great unless you get them to click. That's the thing. So if you could, like, I don't know what the thumbnails were like for you, or I can't really give you feedback without seeing what the thumbnails are, but like if they could use work, you could even hire someone to make you thumbnails that are like very eye-catching and popping, or you can learn how to make them yourself too. Because once you have that great thumbnail, great title, they click on the video, they see the value you're delivering in your content. You got people. All of it matters. Yes, Fiverr's really good for the thumbnails. They'll probably turn out to be like $7 or $8 a thumbnail though, so you have to kind of think of your costs and how much you want to pay. Or if you find somebody like that you can just trust to work with, then you can kind of just give them more of like a little bit of a lump sum to make you certain thumbnails. I've had some thumbnails made on Fiverr, but not too many because it gets expensive. Plus, I learned how to just use Photoshop on my own. So when I'm really trying to make a really eye-catching thumbnail, I can make it. I'm wondering, I put this in as an idea for the channel going into next year, but maybe we could do a stream of me showing how to edit some thumbnails, because I feel like I've made some pretty decent thumbnails over the years, like thumbnails that have gained 500K to 1 million views plus. So those. I was able to get people to click somehow on those thumbnails. So, I could teach you guys at least what I know. I'm not going to say I'm an expert at thumbnails, but I've learned a thing or two to at least grab people's attention when it comes to making thumbnails. So I'll show you guys one thumbnail that I've made recently. That I will be using for a video. It's actually not even finalized. It's for one of the videos I mentioned actually in the earlier in the stream, and I showed it to my members only folks. So I'll show it here again. See if even my stream deck's freaking broken right now. Like what the heck? How annoying! I have to do everything manually right now. I gotta fix my stream setup. But yeah. Anyways, let me go to the desktop. Yeah, this is one of the thumbnails that I just made recently. I actually tweaked this to only have 3 capture cards in it. And I also updated this as well, because it clashes too much with the background. And then this is it's too many capture cards here. It's just a little messy. So like, even I have to critique my thumbnails hard. But this is just an example of something that could pop out. The yellow pops with the bold letters, big bold letters, not a lot of words, so people can clearly see what it is within seconds of looking at the thumbnail. They don't have to think about it too long, because if they have to, they're gonna just keep scrolling at that point. But even with this thumbnail, there's things to improve on it to make it even better, this is why it's not finalized yet. You'll see this you'll see the final thumbnail once it's uploaded, but I'm thinking it would be fun to maybe do like a thumbnail editing stream, maybe. I think that could be cool to do. And I'll just kind of take you guys through my thought process on it. And, you guys can take what you can from it. I think that could be a lot of fun to do. Yeah. Let me see. Let me put the thing back up here. Okay, so yeah, that was a good question. Well, thank you for coming through, Dark Matters. Oh, you said hey, and then like, okay, I'm gonna go now. No, but I appreciate you coming through. Even to say hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. We will have more streams and content coming up in the future. We have a big 2023 plan. I have videos planned out for the next couple months. I need more content though, guys. We're running out of content. Oh my God, we're almost out of ideas. No, I'm kidding. I'll take your suggestions though, as you know, I love incorporating what you guys would like to see on the channel. I think that's only fair. But I'll also have the ideas for what you guys might want to see and learn. Yo, thank you, Realistic, for the $2 super chat, bro. Thank you so much. Could I send you an email off stream for feedback? Sure. Email gets a little clogged down sometimes, so my response time will be a little slower. But if you can hit me up on like Instagram, Twitter, even Discord, I'll be a lot faster for response. So you can send me some things if you want some feedback. But yeah, it's all good, Realistic. All good, bro. And thank you again for the $2 super chat, bro. It means a lot.
My money don't
There's the alert. I'm like, where's the alert?
I'd like to see you.
Where's the alert? There it is.
Sure, make me want to dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat. You really have to see it.
All right. Jim Madden says, we make similar videos. I just run off an Apple system, so it's niche as hell. Woo. Yes. You don't have to tell me about that. I know Apple stuff is very, very niche, especially if you're only talking about like one topic within Apple. Then you're really, really pigeonholed. So it's a little bit of a dangerous thing, but especially once you've gotten some initial traction, you can expand out. That's something that I'm looking to do as a goal for myself this year, is like we kind of figured out, okay, what kind of content am I going to do? What content works, what doesn't work? And then now expand the bubble out a little bit. So if you're just talking about stream tech, hey, maybe you can expand and talk about gaming tech. For the Apple case, if you're only talking about streaming Apple stuff, well, maybe you could talk about maybe video editors within Apple, or other very specialized apps that are only on Apple that you might want to cover. It could be anything, maybe Final Cut. It could be anything. My brain's kind of like sacked right now, but you kind of get my point there. You don't have to stay within one topic or one piece of software forever. You can expand it out a little bit. Streaming from console using Apple systems with OBS. It's been hard but fun to figure it out. One hurdle is game chat needing separate cables. Yeah. So yeah, Jim, I actually started out like that, is just because I was just learning how to put it all together, like how to set up a capture card with a computer and a console. What I learned, I just made content around that. And that's how I started my channel growing in the beginning. But then I found out there were like a whole bunch of different ways to do it. Change or charge the battery. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? What? That makes no sense. It's supposed to charge with this setup. Oh my goodness. Forgive me. This is a new camera I'm working with right now. It's supposed to charge via USB-C. So that's annoying. Yeah, it's a new camera, so we're not gonna have crashing cameras anymore, luckily. But that's supposed to work via charging over the USB-C. Okay, well that's very annoying. I don't want to cut the stream short, but geez. Yeah, I'll answer the last part of your question, dude. Wormhole's game chat needing separate cables. Yeah, it depends on how you want to set that up. Like if you can use separate cables, like with chat link stuff and splitting it out the controller, but what I usually do, I just do it over HDMI. It's super simple to do it that way, and then you don't have to fungle with a whole bunch of separate cables, and you just listen right out of the computer. That's just how I do it. I know Canon RP, you can't charge while streaming. Yeah, so I have the R6 Mark II, Ayatina, and that's supposed to be able to charge at the same time, but I'm pulling out HDMI and trying to charge at the same time, so I'm not necessarily streaming right out the camera, but it's supposed to still... New tech, guys. I mean, I was gonna run into this eventually. I'm glad I'm doing it today in my first stream back because we're just trying to figure crap out again. Because when you're gone for so long and you don't do something for like 3.5, 4 weeks, you forget how to do it all. But it all comes back to me like super fast. But like this is a new camera, so I gotta. Yeah, let's see. Canon R6 Mark II. Let's see. Love the black borders. This is like perfect for YouTube videos, guys. Always have black borders in your videos. That's one way to like get people to click off, by the way, is black borders. So don't do it if you're making content, guys. Don't do what I'm doing. Then never do what I'm doing. I'm a bad example. Where is this? Okay, that's the camera. Okay, cool. I wanted to spread this out a little bit, you know? I hate black borders. I don't do that. I don't do that stuff. Come on. Come on, come on. Wow. I don't like FaceTime camera, dude. Sucks. Can't even do anything with it. Okay, so Canon R6 Mark II. Yo, thank you for coming through, the Craven. Appreciate you. These black borders. Dude, I would leave though. I would honestly be out of here. That's just me. Like black borders, like what happened to the guy's stream quality? I'm gonna just see if I'm missing something. So I should be able to charge via USB-C with this thing. I might just have to switch over to like the Video Ninja or something. Yeah, it says no charger required. Oh my god, it just maybe the power drain is quicker than the charge. That is a rip. If that's like kind of a strike. Let me see something. Let me see if I like turn this off and if it will. I'm thinking like maybe like I'm an idiot and didn't plug something in. But like this is pretty plugged in. It's very, very plugged in. You guys should see how big this camera is, by the way. It's freaking huge. This is a monster, man. This is the new camera. Oh my goodness, it's too much, man. It's too much. So let me take this stuff out of it real quick. Yeah, it's a thickie, man. It is so thicky. And for comparison, the last camera that I had that we were using on this channel, like for everything, was this. This is the Canon M50. This is the M50 Mark I. And now I upgraded to the Canon R6 Mark II. So we've, you know, the size. Wow. That is a major difference in size, but I mean, the quality is a lot more. So, but this is going to be my camera for like the next 7 to 10 years is my plan. 7 to 10 years of content creation here on YouTube with this camera. But now we need to make sure that we learn everything that we need to know about the camera. And one of those things is being able to charge the camera via USB-C. And that's what I thought would give me continuous power the whole time, but it didn't work out. So I'm trying to see if I'm missing something, but I don't think that I am. I don't think I am, unless I charge it from the frickin' bottom or something. I don't know. There's another charge here. Could this be the data transfer? This could be the data transfer. Hold on a sec, boys. Hold on a sec, hold on. Let's see. I don't think that is USB-C because it's not the same. What connector is this? That's weird. I don't I have to check the manual. What? Because this doesn't appear to be USB-C down here. And that's not even where you're supposed to charge it. I'm looking at a video here and it's like, that's not even how you charge it. So I don't know what the heck that what that is down there. Well. Yeah, I'm literally looking at the first R6. And it's like this. Yeah, it's supposed to charge like this. Connect the other USBs. Make sure it's full in. Yeah. Yeah, we did that. And you should see a green light. Check the access, and this indicates charging. Okay. All right. Well, we'll do that right now because I'm swearing it ain't working. You're trolling me. You're trolling me, Canon. You're trolling me. So, yeah, I don't know. These are the things you got to do sometimes. I had a dummy battery on the old camera. I had a dummy battery on this one. But for this new camera, you're not supposed to need a dummy battery. It's supposed to just charge. That was one of the reasons why I bought this camera. It was because I don't have to have a dummy battery and have all these extra cables. Let's see if we get a green light indicator. Maybe it's not pulling enough power or something. I have to. Yeah, I have no green light indicator here. Nope. Whoops. No EOS utility anymore. No EOS utility. Let's see. I don't want to crash my computer by taking this USB-C out, but I'm going to test it. Please don't crash computer. Just want to see if this charges. We got the green light. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. Okay, so what I had before was that I was using a USB hub. And that seems to not be pulling enough power for the camera. That's why it went down. That's not pulling enough power. Go figure. That's cool. That's fun. I'll have to rearrange my setup then a little bit. Yeah, the hub here. I don't know if I can see the volts on this thing. Yeah, I don't know if I can see the volts. Yeah, the hub that I have is under me. We'll get back to questions in just a sec. I was very curious about this issue since this is kind of a test stream a little bit, as I wanted to see. I'm still getting over my sickness. As I wanted to see how this new camera would work for streaming. So, like I said, screw it. Let's just do a fun test stream with everybody. Why not? Yeah, that's this down there, this hub. But I'm wondering if it's just not pulling enough. Can we get a flash on this or not? Yes, we can get a flash. I don't think I can see anything though. Yeah, I see a Type-C. So probably on the manual it would say how much power is this pulling, but it's not pulling enough. It's not pulling enough. I think I might know how to get this up and running right now though, to be honest. Yeah, it's not pulling enough. That's unacceptable, I guess. Okay. All right. Yeah, so if that's just not gonna work, it's not gonna work. It also, guys, it also could be the cable. This is, I don't know the speeds of this cable either. So yeah, that's another thing to keep in mind is how fast are your cables. If you have slow cables, You're not going to be able to do certain things. Is it me or is your Mac running? Yes, my Mac is running Windows. It's not just you. What's good, Solo? It's great to see you, man. Roy Roger says, I love tech. I still find it intimidating finding out what's what setting up my stream flow. How do you handle working in a Windows-oriented business? Yeah, so I actually work, I do work in Windows for my day-to-day job. And for most of the things I have to deal with, I don't really run into too many technical difficulties. But like, let's say, I guess for the stream flow that we're talking about, it's all like trial and error. So if one thing doesn't work, I kind of just have to troubleshoot, and kind of pinpoint, okay, what's the source of the issue? So like in this case, for this camera issue, I had to kind of work backwards. So I noticed that it crashed. Okay, battery's dead, obviously. We need to get the battery to have charge. So where is the failure point? Well, the camera's supposed to pull a charge via USB-C for power. I had it plugged into a power bank here, but the power bank, it's either not producing enough charge to go through, or the cable is slow. This cable is used to charge the Razer headset, so it shouldn't be that slow. So I'm thinking it's the hub not outputting enough power, and that's why we're getting that issue. So that's like one thing that I'm just trying to like work through. But usually with Windows, things are pretty plug and play. Even with Mac nowadays, everything's pretty plug and play. I don't really run into like too many issues, like especially setting up stream stuff. It's just like with new things, you kind of just have to kind of play around with it a little bit. And the way you get things to be not so intimidating anymore is like just keep practicing with it, keep playing with it, keep streaming, and like the more you do it, the easier it'll come. Let me set up this camera again because this looks horrible. Yo, thank you, Cyan, for the 99-cent super chat. Hope you're doing well, bro. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for popping through. You guys need to let me know how you guys are doing because I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. Like, let me know how you guys are doing in the chat. How was the end of your 2022? How's the beginning of your 2023? What are you looking forward to? Let me know. Sound it off in the chat, boys. Please do. I'm going to switch a cable here. I really don't want to. I just set up this cable management and now I gotta switch stuff around. Oh, freaking vey. That's brutal. Oh, something's gotta get unplugged. Something has to get unplugged because this thing isn't working. Unless maybe I can use a different port here. Let's try one more thing, boys. Let's try one more thing. Try a different port. Turn this off, plug this in, because I swear this was working yesterday. I swear. Let's see if sometimes you can have different ports in the same hub that have different speeds. That is a totally normal thing as well. So let's see if we get a green indicator with this. Let's see. Yeah, nothing from the hub at all, I don't think, at this point. That sucks. Your limited merch drop was fire. Pics in the hoodie? Yes, dude. I mean, if you have pics in your hoodie, send them to me. I don't think I've seen them from you yet. Like, I'd love to see what you guys... I think I saw the pics that you just, like, regular pics, but not, like, full-on, like, you in the hoodie. I don't know how... what the look is. You know, I want to make sure the look is cool too. You're looking forward to a girlfriend? Oh yeah, girlfriends are cool. Especially ones that like you back. Yes, I remember you, Quinn. Thank you for popping through. Thank you. Let's see. I want to try... USB-C to USB-C. Ooh! Wait a minute! We got the Godspin cable sitting right next to me, and I didn't think to use it? What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? We gotta use the Godspin. Let's try it out. Can the Godspin be multi-useful. It's been super useful for me for getting high, the video feed right to my Mac directly without dongles. But can it be useful for me if we're trying to get a charge signal over to my camera here? Let's find it out. Let's find out. Oh my god. Okay, we got it plugged in. Let us do a little thingy. I don't know how people can keep cables so organized. Like, this is a nightmare, these cables. All right, let's see. Or maybe the hub's just garbage. I think the hub is just garbage. It's not enough power. USB-C, not enough power in the hub. Come on. Even the top one doesn't work either, maybe? I'm trying everything. The top one works. Oh god, this is why it's important to know what all your freaking ports do when you buy a piece of tech. Don't throw out the manuals right away. Actually know what the heck you have. I mean, I've had this thing for so long I can't remember them all, but it would have been good to at least read it once, so at least I'd have an idea. Okay, it's charging again. That's cool. That's actually cool. So I think we're kind of saved, but this Razer cable I have here is kind of a waste at this point. So we'll be back up and running on the main camera rig here for a bit. Yeah. I mean, no, not that cable anymore. Yeah, let's see if we can charge it while we're streaming. How about it? Let's do this. It's like once you do this once, like I got it. Like I'm good. Like we know what to do. Like from here on out, we know what to do. It's fun to just play with this stuff sometimes. Like this is what I do when I'm just in my room, man. Like I'm just streaming it this time. But yeah, we're just messing with equipment here, especially new equipment that is no guarantee of working all the time. Okay, let us see if we're back up and running here with this camera. Let us. What should we switch? Switch source. Reactivate it back. I don't have the cap on. Oh, it's off. Dur. Okay. Yes. All right, we're set. Yeah, we're back. Just like that, we're back. And I can put the decoy camera away and we can be chilling with our normal camera. And we're gonna take, so we're gonna hit the flashing thing, but I can turn it all off. Info stuff. I think I can press info. Well, I'll go back and press it all off. Yeah, okay. Look at that. No, I gotta let it charge, I think. It's too much. I think I gotta let this charge, guys. So that means, I'm just thinking here. So that means when I'm running this as a normal stream setup, it's still gonna probably trickle down, but trickle down slowly. It's not gonna charge. It's not gonna go higher while I'm live. It's still gonna go down, but it won't die as quickly. Like, so the battery's supposed to last like 2.5 hours or something like that. So instead of it dying in 2.5 hours, maybe it'll die in maybe 3.5 hours or something like that. But it's, I need to keep this in mind, now that I'm playing with this camera. So I'm gonna have to do another stream at some point, maybe a gaming stream, and we're gonna see if we can go 4 hours with a full charge with it powered like this. Maybe it'll work. I mean, there's also the other flip side to this. I probably just need to get more of a faster charge, something with more power. Like the hub, even though it's working, it's still too slow. It's not enough. It's not enough. So yeah, I'm gonna figure that out. We'll get it together. I will have fun with that. Plug it to the computer or monitor. Yeah, we can try that. Yeah, why not? Because that'll probably pull more power than this hub right now. This hub is beat. What is it good for? Charging phones, I guess. And taking forever to charge phones. All right, hopefully nothing breaks here. I just plugged this in. Still no indicator. That might still not be enough power from the ports of the computer. All right, so none of those ports are working, and if I plug in this thing to the camera, it's gonna should work. I mean, if it's dead, it's dead. You gotta wait for it to turn on. Is what it is. I'll just have to wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to play around with that. I'll have to play around with it. We'll get the camera working at some point. Can somebody tell me how to make a video from my PS4 and upload it to my phone? Well, for the PS4, sadly, like you can't do what you can on the PS5 just by like recording and then having it automatically get uploaded to your PlayStation account. But what you can do on PS4 is you can always upload it to YouTube and then download it on your phone. You can use, there's a lot of different sites you can use. I like YT1S. That's what I used in the tutorial that I did a little while ago. You can also use like online video converters. Sometimes that works for downloading stuff with links. But just be careful because it'll like you'll get redirected and it'll make you try to download things that you shouldn't be downloading. It's just like to scam you, honestly. So, you know, full transparency. Just be careful of those links because they will keep trying to redirect you. So just focus on downloading your video. Do not click on anything else. Do not download anything else. Just try to download your clip off of YouTube using, you know, getting the link and putting it into like YT1S. YT1S is still up. People keep telling me, like, I get this comment every other day, I swear, off of the video where I showcase how to do exactly what I just explained. There's another link for YT1S that is actually available. There's one that's taken down. There's ones that's out of service since 2020, but there's another one that's actually live and it's been live for forever. So don't click on the first link for YT1S if you're going to use that. Doesn't PS4 have remote play thing? Yeah, there is remote play. So you're probably getting at that you can just like screen record your video. That's totally viable. That's another good option if you want to do that. But you know, the quality will probably be similar between both because it's still a compressed image. Yeah, you can go both. You can do that. You're just, you know, depending on how long your clips are, you're just going to be waiting a little while to get it done. To record it, that is. You're going to be waiting while to record it. But you can do that. As long as you have space on your phone, it's fine. Either way, both of those methods are pretty good. Once you get to PS5, it'll just upload right to your phone, and it's like super easy. Just download it, and you're good. I didn't realize I could charge my Canon with my Mac charger, and it's a fast charge. Yes, that's what I was doing. Like it was helping a little bit, but I need to. My cable management situation's a little funky right now. I'd have to kind of. I mean, I could try it. I have a dual USB-C charging port that I could use, and I could charge this computer and the camera at the same time, and maybe that would work a little better because this is bad right now. Like this doesn't want to charge, and I need to charge this camera. I need to charge the camera. Let me try that, I guess. See. Let's see. Forget how many watts this was. Like 65? Yeah, it's 50, 60 hertz. Yeah. Yeah, 65 watts. 65 watts. But isn't the Mac Power Brick even faster though? It's higher than 65. Like this is like a phone. This is like for the iPhone 8 and not iPhone, but you know the iPhone 14s and 13s and 12s. They charge those fast. Let me see. How many watts is this thing? I'm checking Amazon. 118. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the brick is 118. It's a lot cheaper on Amazon though. For the brick. This is just kind of messy because I need to charge this efficiently. I didn't realize that the Canon camera would need to pull that much power to charge this battery, but evidently so. Let me see if they have a recommendation. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Would 8 gigabytes of RAM be good enough to stream PS5? Yeah, 8 gigs RAM is good, but you can't just be concerned about the RAM. You need to also think about your graphics and your CPU. Because if your CPU and graphics aren't there, then 8 gigs of RAM would only do you so good. Okay, looks like somebody did a test with this. Charging with that, with about 40% charge, GR10. I don't know what they're really talking about there. Let's see. Can't really take that brick out, right? Yeah, kind of need that brick. Okay, let's try this. Does this go? It goes to the... Goes to the monitor. I don't need that. You got a Chromebook. It's actually on my list sign for one of my videos this year is to test the Chromebook out and give you some tips on that actually, because I haven't used a Chromebook directly. It has a lot of limitations, but since you have a Chromebook, definitely let me know what you're trying to learn about it and what you're trying to know, because I'll try to play with it whenever I buy mine and see what kind of advice I can give you. Because I can't give you any true advice because it's just, there's just so much you can't do with it. So yeah, let me know what kind of things you're looking to learn, and I'll put it on my notes to figure out. The main thing I have is like learning how to stream with the Chromebook, because OBS and Streamlabs don't work. So what do you use? That's what the video is going to be about. So anything else, yeah, let me know if there's something you're trying to learn. Yeah, what's up, Black? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, exactly, Eddie. They don't let you download anything. It's like, it's a mess, man. Yeah, this is still not going. I don't think this is a frick. Godspin is a. It's not. It just sends data fast. It sends data fast, but not electricity. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm trying to try any cables I have here at this point. Okay. I have another thing I can use. So this one is 2.4. It doesn't even tell me the volts, but we'll try it. Because this is not getting any light whatsoever. I know, Ricky. It's coming. It's coming, though. It's supposed to come in like March or April or something like that. We'll see if that actually holds up. It'll probably be delayed, but I hope it comes. It was good, a fun production. Welcome to the stream, bro. How's it going? Thank you for popping through. We are finagling with my new camera that just ran out of battery because I was filming with it all day. But it's supposed to charge via USB-C, but it wasn't charging. It died. It died instead, because that's what it does. Come on, I just want to see the green indicator again, and I will like chill out for a sec. I can't even get the green indicator to come back. All right, just off at this point. Where's my lens cap? There it is. But how's it going, Kenny? Welcome. Let me know how your end of 2020 was and how your beginning of 2023 is. Crappy? Oh, man. Well, I did ask you to be honest, so. Why would they dump you on New Year's? That's so whack. Like, not on New Year's. Like, jeez. That's so harsh. You know, if somebody doesn't want to be with you, I mean, that's okay, but come on. Oh, man, I'm sorry, Kenny. That hurts, that hurts, that hurts. But yes, bigger things to come around the corner. That's all that means. Sometimes these things happen to open up something. Well, it happens for something to open up greater. If that makes sense. So something better is going to come along now that you have this space. You have this space that, first off, you can do your, focus on you. I think that's the most important thing. Focus on you, do what drives you, and then you'll just see something just fall into your lap that'll fit just perfectly and be the greatest thing for you. It'll take time, but always the best thing you can do, especially after these sort of situations, is to focus on you, learn more about yourself, figure out what you want, and then down the line, you'll have something to fill that space, not necessarily a space in your life per se, but it'll be something to join. Like it's like more of a boost. You'll boost each other up because you'll be right for each other, So don't worry, just keep working on you. It'll get better. It always does. It gets easier. It gets better and it gets easier. It gets better. Unlike my camera situation. Because that is not working right now. I can't even get it to turn green. Now it's, all my cables are unorganized instead. Something's got to work. Nothing's even plugged into it right now. Come on. All right, we got the green indicator. Okay, that's good news. All these slow frickin' chargers, man. I gotta throw them all away in the garbage. Trash. Slow USB hubs, slow USB docks. Ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna let this charge. That's annoying. That's frustrating. It works, but I had a battery issue. This is the camera here. This is what we were streaming with earlier until everything went kapoop. It's a beautiful camera. It's awesome. It's awesome. I literally just started filming heavily with it today. So the battery is like, was shot pretty much before I started the stream, but it's supposed to be able to charge while I'm live, that's what it's supposed to do. That's by design, but it wasn't necessarily working. And so the battery just died. So I'm trying to kind of experiment here and see, what works. Like maybe the battery, it can't take a consistent charge like this while I have the camera turned on, so it's kind of depleting the battery, even though I'm trying to charge it at the same time. So it's just probably just not going to work like that. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how long can I go on a full battery while I have it plugged in? Like, can I only charge it while it's off? And that could be the case. Let's figure that out. That's a good question. Like, see, these are the questions you gotta come up with here. Can you charge this thing while it's on? I think Ayatina, if you're still here, I think she was saying that it might not charge while it's on like that. While on. Like, I just got this camera recently, so I'm learning as I go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can use my phone. I didn't really want to, but I totally can. Let's do the phone, eh? It's better than this camera here. This is terrible. This is just terrible. Well, this charge, yeah, we can use the phone. Why not? Doesn't make sense to keep using this thing. How's my phone battery doing though? We're almost dead there too. 27% on the phone. This is a struggle today. This is brutal. All right, I'm just gonna use Epoch Cam. I don't need to use like Video Ninja because I already paid $8 for this stuff. Okay. All right, we're gonna do Epoch Cam, boys. There I am. That is totally blurry. Nice. Blurriness, what we want. Yes, sir. Something's like in a locked group here. Yeah, don't move that. Just move this. Okay, I will make this go away. And we will just see this. Weird. Okay, come on. Don't you dare. Let me pull on where I want to pull. What in the heck? It won't let me zoom this freaking thing out. I'm taking it out the camera group I have here. This is ridiculous. The group messed it all up. A little delay. The heck. That could be a little better. Should we test Video Ninja? Maybe that could be kind of better. That's kind of crappy. Let us test. Let's see if Video Ninja is better than an $8 piece of software. Because that's kind of sad if so. It might be. Alrighty. Yeah, it's a little delayed on this thing, so. I'm gonna take a pic of this thing, and then I'm gonna answer some more questions for you guys, I promise. This has been a test stream. Okay. I denied the mic, so it wants me to do that. Okay, it's fine. Allow, it's fine. We'll do no audio. This is such a process. All right, here's our Video Ninja source. See what we got. Beautiful. Let's switch it. I swear my internet's not trash. Okay. I don't know, man. Something's not right with it today. 301, 301. I'll give it a moment. Yeah, the connection's not great. Right now. So it should be able to charge at the same time. That's what I thought. I mean, I don't have to bore you guys with me researching stuff. If you have USB-C connection that properly implements power delivery, it will provide enough power to keep your camera running for hours and hours. That's exactly what I want. So it's about the source of the power then, to be able to not have it go down, because if the power source isn't distributing enough, then it's not gonna sustain. But if it is, then it will be able to run, which is exactly what we want. So I'm gonna what I'll probably have to do then is just figure out what power I'm gonna need for this to run optimally. I've had this charging for a minute here. Let's see if that's working better than Video Ninja. Video Ninja seems to be a little okay, that's better. The signal's a little better. It's just slight bit of delay, but not the end of the world. So we have that. I want to try seeing if we can get this camera up and running. And since I've charged it here for a good minute, it might be able to work now. Let's see. Let's see if it wants to crash on us. This has been some experiment today. Is this the same camera you used on your last stream when you did? No, that's actually a different camera. That's my camera I'm retiring actually. This one here, the Canon M50. I'm done with this one. It served me well though. Honestly, it really has. Recently, it has been having some crashing issues. Just random. There isn't really a pinpoint reason for the crashing. But when these crashes happen, I lose all my footage or it interrupts the stream. Not that this stream hasn't been interrupted from camera issues. But like this was like very bad because it would mess up my workload or my workflow. Because I would film for maybe 20 minutes. And then if it crashed, I'd lose everything. I'd have to redo everything I just filmed. Luckily, with this new camera, I can literally just turn it on, press record, and just let it run. And, you know, so far, no crashing. Crashing didn't even happen with this one until maybe like 3 years after I had purchased it. But this is also a 2014 camera. This is a 2022 camera, basically 2023. based because of how new it is. So yeah, this is my camera now for the next 7 to 10 years. That's the plan. This camera I'm probably gonna sell if I can. I'll be transparent about the crashing issue that very, very rarely occurs, but it's very annoying when it does. And sometimes it can occur multiple times within 20 minutes, and other times not occur at all for days when I'm filming. So it's just weird. But yeah, I'm retiring that. We're moving on, and yeah, we have a whole new setup now. And I'll show you what the quality is like here, because I should be able to get this thing back up and running for a little bit. Let's take a peeky. I'm gonna have to like sit here and fix all my stream stuff because this is a mess. But yeah, we're working with it. Let's see what we get here now. And then I will pull this camera away. I have so much crap here, dude. I'm just looking at all the stuff that I gotta move out the way. Okay, we're back with this. It's still like flashing. The green indicator is gone on the camera, which means it's not charging anymore. So that's my biggest concern, that I don't get the green indicator anymore once I put this thing on. Let me see if anything changes with the charge from the computer. I don't think so though. Yeah, it's not staying on. Yeah, it's not charging. It's so weird. Do I need a baseline charge or something? I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna die for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out, because it's not, the charging indicator's not there. It's only there if I have it off. Let me try it off without all this stuff plugged in. So it's back now. I have the green indicator. See that? That's what we need. That's what we need to stay on, but it doesn't stay on when I turn it on. Let's see. Just turn it on. Yeah, green indicator's gone. So it looks like we can't charge it and use it at the same time. Huh. Wow. Good to know. Good to know. I'll see if anything is different, through research, but that looks to be the case right now through the testing I've done. So, yikes. Crap. Yeah, I gotta find a way to keep it powered. I'll have to troubleshoot this. Yeah, I really don't I didn't want to get another dummy battery, but I might have to. Dang it. At least I can still charge the device without having to, I guess, get a bunch of extra batteries. Or charge it via USB. Like, what's the point of that feature if I can't charge it while I'm using it? What is this, an LPH something? I'm just gonna check, see if they have a dummy battery real quick. Yeah, they do have them. Yeah, they have them. Of course they have them. Yeah. The LP E6N? I think. What is this? LP E6NH, yeah. LP6, yeah, that's it. It's this thing. Yeah, so I'll have to get this probably. Another 24 bucks. But yeah, that might be what I need then. And we can't stream again until we have it, unless I figure out what the heck's the issue is. But I need it to charge while I'm playing, so I don't have any limitations on my stream time. I have a power bank, but the problem is the charging issue. I can't have this charging and have this going while I'm using it, while I have it on, because as soon as I turn it on, it appears to be losing battery, and it, like, if it's charging, you'll see like a charging indication or something, like even on the screen. So that's the problem. Okay. All right, I'll work with that later, guys. I'll work with that later. Let me answer a few of you guys more questions here, since some of you have been waiting for it. We can use Video Ninja in the meantime. This seems to be working decently right now. It seems to be working decently for a nice camera. Oh my goodness. Whoops. It's Epoch Cam. Wrong thing, wrong source. All right, now we're chilling. Okay. Alrighty. See, I'm sometimes not always crazy about these kind of setups because of the delays. So if you can use a direct connection, that's always the way to go. But it works. Oh, we have lots of backups. I just really wanted the camera to have power, and I guess I need to get a dummy battery or something now. So yeah, that is what it is. I will work with it. I'll see if there's any other workarounds. Like, again, it's a new camera for me, so maybe there's something I'm missing. I need to read up a little more on something. So I'll just do that, and yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, that's a good question, Ben. Like a setting, like power setting. Yeah, good thought. Let's see if there's anything on that. I'm very curious to know myself. All right, we'll do some multiple camera angles here since I'm looking down. We'll switch real quick. Let's go to settings here. Let's go to the menus, actually. Let's see. Power save. No. Yeah, that was fine. Battery info. I want to see if this thing goes up. Because now I have a screen for the battery percentage. Maybe it is charging, and I don't know. If it goes down to 6%, that means it's definitely not charging through this cable. If it goes up, that means it is, and the indicator just is off whenever I'm trying to charge it when it's on. Which is, I think that's not great, because I think we should know whether or not it's going down. So I'll take a look. I'll look at this while it stays on. I'll take a look. That was a good thought, though, to at least go into the battery settings to see if there's anything I could do there. So what's good, Major? Thank you for asking your question, by the way. Let's switch it back over. So you ask, I have a question. When I stream PS5 gameplay directly from the PS5, everything goes perfect. But when I try using OBS Studio, capture card, and all this stuff, I fell you fall a little. Yeah, so what is happening currently? Like, what's your current setup like? Like, what are you currently doing? So you said you have a little bit of input lag in the gameplay. So Are you trying to play? It sounds like you're trying to play off of the like OBS screen, which I don't recommend ever. Like you're always going to have just that little bit of lag. Like it's not a lot, like especially with let's see what capture card here. Like the H260X probably has some of the best low latency you could possibly get, but there's still latency. So you're gonna have maybe about 31, 32 milliseconds of latency using this card if you're looking at the preview, but you're still gonna feel that when you're gaming. And that's one of the things I tested when I did my capture card lineup. That video isn't out yet. I'm working on it. It'll be out very, very soon. But that's like I felt like through all the capture cards I used, like they were very, very close in the time with latency. So there is no capture card out there today that is 0 millisecond latency. So yes, you're gonna wanna be able to get another monitor, another display of some sort, so you can feel less lag. You still feel the lag. What are you using? Like what capture card are you using? Because you shouldn't feel any latency. Reach. You really shouldn't feel the latency. You're using the HD60S Plus. That's interesting. And in the monitor, whenever you're playing normal, you don't feel the latency, right? I would assume so. Sure, Yatina. All right, let me open up in an Excel so I see which one came from you. Oh, deck. Oh yeah, I see you. I see your question. Okay, I'll get to that one next. With any input lag. Yeah, there's yeah, there really shouldn't be lag. If you're looking at the monitor, there shouldn't be lag. The lag comes when you're looking at the display on like OBS. I haven't actually experienced any input, like there's one capture card I experienced some input lag on, but yeah, that was it. I'm wondering if you have like what the other cables you're using are. Like, are you using anything that could slow down the connection? Because you have to have two HDMI cables. I'm just wondering if for some reason, like maybe you have like a cable that's not. Yeah, Roche just was thinking that same thing. One console to the same capture card without swapping HDMI cables. Yeah, I'm wondering like if you could try like multiple consoles too, and I'm wondering the cable situation. Because if you have a slow cable, then yeah, you could have some lag. But most of the cables today, guys, are not slow. Like if you get anything off of Amazon, it's fast. It'll push through 4K, like 4K 60 or 4K 60, not like the 120 stuff because that's HDMI 2.1. But anything 2.0. Like people aren't selling slow cables today, so that's why I'd be surprised if you would have a slow cable there. Yeah, you're probably talking about the lag to the computer. What Major's talking about is he's getting input latency through the display, which I find to be quite interesting. I also wonder how fast your display is, like just whenever you're playing normal. Like maybe there's an extra bit of latency that's coming through because you're still putting a device between your console and your TV, so there's going to be just a bit of latency there, but it shouldn't be significant enough to cause that much delay because it's still going through HDMI in through an HDMI out. So I'd be surprised. Oh, it's a question? Oh, I thought you were talking about. Okay, I got you, Rostro. I got you. I'll look at your question in a second. I believe that is something irrelevant for casual gameplay, but affect. Yeah, it definitely. No. You're absolutely right, Major. That would definitely affect, competitive gaming. Like you wouldn't want to have that be at a disadvantage while you're gaming. Like that's totally understandable. But I'm just like that's just a very odd situation to me because I haven't came across like latency to the display itself. Like that's supposed to be basically real time. There shouldn't be any latency there. Only the latency comes in the preview. Like that's where the latency comes through. But you shouldn't feel it through the monitor unless you just have unless the display is slow or something. Like that'd be my only thought is if you tried using different monitors, different TVs, and see if the experience changes. That's what I would start trying if I was seeing that issue. Like if I was personally experiencing the problem right now, I would say, okay, let's see what a different display does with the same setup. And then I would also try, let's see what different cables do with the same setup and see if anything changes. That's what I would start doing. So hopefully that can help you a little bit, Major. Sorry, it's not like directly to the point, but those are the troubleshooting steps that I would go through. And if all else fails, you can also reach out to Elgato support and see if that would be helpful. But I've used the S Plus a lot, and I haven't had like that sort of latency delay on any of my kind of gameplay experience. Yeah, gameplay experiences basically. All right, Rostro, you had a question about solution do you have for hooking up more than one console to the same capture card without swapping HDMI cables? More than one console to the same capture card without swapping cables. Well, you can always get an HDMI like splitter, but like this splitter would just require you to press a button and you could split the connection to different like locations. But I'm wondering like how useful that'll be for you because that's a lot of extra cables to have to work with, and most of these are like 1 in, 2 out. Like 1 in, 2 out HDMI splitter, so you'd need like a 2 in, like 2 in, 1 out, and then split. Like you can use the button. I'm trying to like get an example of it here. So like 2 in, 1 out HDMI switch. Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. This thing here. It's an example. This is something you can look at, but this will allow you to press the button here and it'll switch between the 1 and the 2. So you'll have one input for one console coming through, and then you can switch it. Like, let's say this is your Xbox. That could be your Xbox. And over here, it could be your PlayStation 5. Whenever you push that through, you can switch it, and then you'll have an HDMI out. That would go to the capture card, which would be HDMI in. Like, so HDMI out here to go to an HDMI in, if that makes sense. So, like, where's the capture card example? Yeah, so, yeah, if you're outputting from that little device for whatever console, you would just plug it in the HDMI in slot on the capture card from that device. There may be some latency with this too, because you're adding more stuff to the mix. So I would just test this out, see how it works for you. If it works well, you can continue to use it. If not, then you may want to think something different. But yeah, the more stuff you add between your your console and your display device, that's where the more latency can come into play. But it should be fine. That's what I would do if you want to switch though. I wonder if they have like 3 in and 4 in and out, 4 in, 1 out. That'd be cool, because then you could have 4 consoles set up and then switch it. Yeah, they do have them like this. See this? And then you have your switch right here. See your switch? So this is another example of something you can get. And then you can switch your console. So you have your output, that's your one output. Then you have 4 inputs, and then you can switch between those 4 inputs. And then the output will display what you want for whatever these inputs are. That way you don't have to do it manually. You don't have to use the cables and stuff, which is good. Also, your name is A Tina, but I just made my name extra dramatic. You're just extra. You're just extra. You gotta accept that you're extra. A Tina. Let me answer your question because I see it here. Unless you said you reworded it or something. Okay. So your question was, how can I get alerts of donos or subs to pop up and stay under my face cam box? It's part of my overlay and I can't get it to pop up. Are you talking about like how I have my stuff set up? Like this is like my gameplay screen. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. This is a mess. Ignore it. Ignore it. I'm fixing this after the stream. This has been weird. But like, you know, the names that you see right above my face cam here, is that kind of what you're talking about? Like where you're like some Cyan guy, he donated a $1 super chat earlier and his name stays up. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, so what you can use is a thing called Stream Elements. That's what I use to have that work, and I use a mixture of Stream Elements and Streamlabs. So if you use Streamlabs desktop, they actually have something called Stream Labels where you can actually select the label of like the recent donator, super chatter, subscriber, all that stuff. But that's only within Streamlabs desktop. If you want to have it like within OBS and have it all customized, you can use something called Stream Elements, and that's where you can go in and actually set how you want those different labels to appear within a canvas. So I could jump into mine real quick and show you kind of what's going on in there. Hold on, let me just sign in. Got to do the sign in stuff. Yep. Streaming tools. Yeah, here it is. Okay. See, I'm within overlays right here within Stream Elements. And then now I can go into any of these like rotators. I can edit them just by clicking edit. And you can see these are where my my things are. So I have alert box for Cyan. I was able to add this on in. If you want to add new ones, I haven't used this thing in a minute. Not the text. There's settings. Yeah, the message. Yep. Okay. All right. So yeah, there's a plus button all the way at the bottom. You can't see it on my screen. If I can move it a little bit, that'll make it a little easier for you. There's a plus button all the way down there. See the plus button? There's a plus button right here. So if you press this plus button, this is where you can add in the labels. And this is where you have your subscribers. So you can put in your latest subscriber, your total subscribers, goals, tips, super chats, latest super chat, all time, goals, sponsors, latest, across the board for Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you're signed into, you can use that, and that'll set you straight and get you everything that you need. So yeah, Stream Elements is the key. That is the key. Yep, it's really easy. Yo, what's good, Benji Seasonal? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you been? Thank you for popping through. Appreciate it, bro. You are a G. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so I've been looking at this camera for a minute and nothing is charging here. So I guess it just has to be off. That's crazy. I don't understand that at all. Unfrickin' real. Unreal, bros. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, I may need to buy that dummy battery, so it is what it is. It's fine. So I'm probably gonna go and play around with this a little bit. My new year was good. I had a good time. I was on a cruise ship for a week with family and girlfriend and her mom. We had a really good time. I really enjoyed the weather. I went to Cozumel in Grand Cayman. It was such a vibe, guys, for sure. Kind of just, I mean, it went by fast, but like it was just really enjoyable, honestly. And then after that, I went to a music festival when I came back for like the New Year's. So it was a good time, really good time. Going into the new holidays. If you follow me on Instagram, you can kind of see what I'm up to sometimes. I post a little bit there. Yeah, it was really nice, guys. It was really nice. I'm trying to see if I have. Well, I'm using my phone. That's the thing. I was gonna share some pictures on stream here, but my phone's kind of preoccupied. Well, and it's probably about to die soon as well. But it was really enjoyable. I mean, I hope all of you guys here had a good holiday break as well. We're getting back into the swing of things here, so it's a very exciting time. A lot of new, fresh content on the way for 2023. I can't wait to deliver it all to you guys. It's going to be really, really awesome. I'm trying to take things to the next level, which is part of the reason why I got this new camera to help with that. We just got to take the time to learn it a little bit more here and figure out how to integrate it with my full setup. But I think once we get all that going, I think we'll be in good shape. So, I mean, a lot of good things to come. I'm going to be investing more into the channel, such as like monetary things for physical hardware tech items, not just software, because I felt like last year, like though we pinpointed what we wanted to do, we were pretty focused on like software stuff. So, I mean, that's cool and all, but I want to mix in more hardware stuff, more like physical items and how they work, how to use them. And that's pretty much my vision for how I want to approach this new year. So it's going to be a little bit of a mix. The bank account's going to be taking a hit, but it's all in good fun, and it's just it's an investment. We're going to make it all worth it. I'm glad your holiday was good, D-Money. That's great to hear, man. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Ayatina? Yep. Yeah, you just copy the link out of Stream Elements. It should be on the far right-hand side of the page. I should have showed you that, but yeah, it's on the far right-hand side. You can copy that link and you just add a browser source in OBS and you're set. Like, that's it. You're good. Just place the elements in your canvas how you want them to appear, like in a 1920 by 1080 canvas. Just put them where you want. You may have to tweak them a little bit depending on how they look and turn out in OBS, but as long as you make the edits within Stream Elements and then you save it, make sure you save it, you'll see the changes applied in OBS. Oh yeah, I just got your question, not a bed. Best streaming hardware for the price. For example, have a video comparing a cheap webcam, then a fairly priced one, and then an expensive one. So, like, are you talking about like video? Like, okay, just the webcam stuff. Yeah, I actually have done a video on webcams. I'm like, the webcams, I'm kind of like indifferent about them. I love using stuff like this for webcams because it looks so freaking good. But I understand like people still want to use like regular webcams too. So I can share that video with you. Abed, not Abed. But I think the best webcam for the price would either be the Elgato face cam or the Brio, the Logitech Brio. Those ones are pretty good. That's like around the $100 to $200 range. I don't know if that's like too out of your budget. I don't know what your budget is. And there's also stuff like Epoch Cam. I'm using my phone right here, which if you need a budget, don't even get a webcam, honestly. Just use your phone, man, if you're really on a tight budget. If you're not on a tight budget and you need a good webcam, go with, like I said, the Elgato. That link I just put in the chat, that link is to the video that I did in 2022 comparing the Elgato face cam, a Logitech camera, and as well as this other like third-party camera that wasn't even that good. And I was actually supposed to get paid for doing that video, for showcasing their product, but they never paid me. They're like, oh, we didn't get enough views. I'm like, oh, yeah, of course, sure. I got only 2,000 views. But like, it wasn't cool at the time because there was, you know, they didn't really keep their word for, you know, showcasing their product. But I think in general, their product wasn't all that interesting anyways. So, I mean, it is what it is. I would have approached this video differently if it wasn't for them. And I shouldn't have even made it live until I got paid, but it's whatever. Water under the bridge. I learned so much in 2022, and we are going to 2023 nice and smooth. But yeah, check out the video there. And that it kind of shows you kind of what different webcams and different price ranges look like. But like I said, I would just go with using your phone. You can use it. You can use your phone free as a webcam, using things like Video Ninja, or if you want to pay a little bit, you can use Epoch Cam, which is what I was using a little bit earlier in this stream. And then for a actual webcam, Elgato Facecam, Logitech Brio, go with those. I also have a whole Amazon webpage full of the webcams that I recommend. So not just those. Those are the top ones, in my opinion. But I also got some other ones here that you can check out. I'll throw a link in the chat for this one too. So yeah, those are the webcams. Oh wait, those are the lenses. Wait, no. Those are all things cameras. Yeah, I just have all my camera stuff like kind of lumped into there. So I have like just links to the Brio and just a regular Logitech camera. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully that helps you out a little bit. Oh, so that was a video suggestion. Yes, that was a video recommendation. Oh, okay, I see your question. Let me get to your question too. So I've done the video basically that you said. I don't know if I'll do that video again since I've already done it. So, yeah, I wasn't looking at my columns correctly, but yeah, I got you. All right, so your question was, do you know if there is a way to have camera settings that are saved to a specific scene in OBS? For example, when I'm playing a certain game, I want to have a wide view, but when I play another game, I want my camera to be zoomed in on my face more. But when I go to configure video and change one of the settings, it changes it for all your scenes. Yeah, so it's gonna change for all your scenes because those scenes are linked. Like the source itself is linked to the rest of the scene. So that's why it changes every single time. But one thing I've done, I just re-add the source. So you can add another source and then you can adjust it the way that you want. So like for my Elgato Facecam, this is a terrible example, honestly, but this has, oh God, I hate that. Let me just turn this freaking camera on one more time because it'll clear everything up for you a little bit here. It has a little bit of charge. It hasn't really been charging well, but it's all Gucci. It's all Gucci. Let's see if we can get this thing to work for a second. And my point will make a lot more sense. Is it deaded? It might be deaded. It might be deaded. Let's go back to the full. Basically what I'm trying to get at is just do different sources for each. You know what I mean? I think you get what I mean, right? Because I like for some of my scenes, like I have a full face cam like this. I have a full face cam. But then if I go to my my gameplay here, I don't think this camera's gonna turn on. But if I go to this camera setup here, I'll just add a new source just because why not, right? And I'm not gonna add an existing, so it's gonna be completely fresh, completely new. And this is what was this? Oh, this is the freaking Video Ninja thing. But anyways, I think the point is here, I can just use this. This can be a different size, so I can have it to be like, make it small. I'll go back to my full face cam. Let's hide this right now. Hide this, hide that. and I'm going to show the regular. This is a mess. My camera scenes are a mess right now. An absolute disaster. I got to reselect this FaceTime HD camera. If that wants to work. I think there's something else hiding it, unfortunately. This is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. Yeah, I have to see what the heck is hiding my stuff. Everything's been messed up since my camera was not working. But yeah. Let's see if I can pull this thing up to the top. No, that doesn't want to work right now. But if I have to add it as a totally separate source again. That's basically the point I'm trying to get across, is that you'd have to add it multiple times if your computer will allow it. Sometimes they don't allow you to add multiple sources and they want you to add the same source, but you should still be able to resize it. That's the main point. You're going to need to add the source again. Don't copy the same source that you use in another scene. That's the main thing. My stuff is just completely messed up right now, so I can't really show the examples the way that I want. Because I'll be honest, I rushed into streaming today because I was filming so much other stuff before the stream. I was filming my whole setup teardown and putting it all back together, so it's not all together the way that I want right now. But yeah, we're kind of getting back into the flow of streaming, getting the content back up and running, and that's pretty much what's going to be my focus for the next week here. Before the next stream anyways, so yeah. Like, I just have some faulty equipment here too. Like this cam link, it's been freezing on me. So that doesn't work. Like, what a mess. What a freaking mess. But that's why you gotta recycle some stuff. You gotta recycle old equipment. And now you have Snap Camera shutting down too, if you guys didn't hear about that. Or you can change your face, you can animate your face, put stuff over it. That's shutting down on the 25th. So yeah, that's gonna be gone. It's basically not profitable for Snapchat to keep running. So if you're using that, that's going away. If I find any good workarounds, I'll let you guys know. But so far there hasn't been any really good ones out there that are like Snap Camera. I know there's some guy who's standing up a server who's going to take all the current Snapchat filters, and then you can throw them on like a jank executable of the older version of Snap Camera or something like that. I don't know all the details, but I don't know if that's like a surefire, long-term alternative. So yeah, that is a situation in and of itself. But okay, guys, I think I gotta head out of here. I really need to mess with this camera a little bit more, see what's going on. I also gotta fix up my setup here a little bit myself and get things kind of ready for when I start streaming games again, which will probably be next week. I'll keep you guys in the loop. Working on a couple videos in the meantime, so you should see those out soon. They're very exciting videos, all set up in tech base and about streaming. So it'll be very, very cool to see. And they also involve the new camera as well. So stay tuned. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of good stuff to come. And I'm definitely really, really excited for what this year has to hold, man. I'm pumped for it. And I hope you guys are as well, man. Like, we're just getting started. The grind is just beginning. It is just beginning. But I'm going to go get some shut-eye after I fix this stuff and organize my OBS stuff, and we'll be chilling, man. We'll be chilling. We'll be all set for the next stream, and hopefully things are not broken. And I may have to get that dummy battery. We'll see. But thank you guys for staying till the very, very end. Shout out the Craven, Not a Bed. We had Killa. We had Benny. We had X-Ray. We also had the Drip. Oh, he had a question about Starscape, bro. Starscape they're not even supporting it anymore. They're not even supporting that app. It's really sad. Like, that was such a good app, but they didn't have the funding, unfortunately. So you're gonna have to use like Prism Live Studio, StreamChamp, or Streamlabs Mobile if you're having issues. because like they don't have the support for it, so things are messed up. But yeah, thank you guys so much, all of you guys. Happy birthday to you, D Money, as well, if you're still here. Happy birthday to you, and thank you, Ayatina. Thank you guys. Any other questions, feel free to hit me up in my Discord, Instagram, Twitter. I can get back to you there. And besides that, I'll see y'all in the next one. Appreciate the 67 likes. Thank you for all the super chatters. I want to give one final shout out to all the super chatters of this stream, because that is just so kind of you guys, and very beyond what I expect of you guys here. So I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to General Davis, Inspire Gaming, Realistic, and some Cyan Guy with the super chats today. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate it. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.